So this is the Catcher Company vacuum that we are going to clean today. First of all, you need to remove the pipe hose. Simply press the button and pull it out. Next, unlock the vacuum block and then remove the motor from the top. This is the vacuum body, and inside you can see there is a vacuum bag, and top of this is called vacuum bag filter. This bag is a disposable bag. However, my bag still has enough space, so I will not throw it away. I will keep it aside and I will place it back later. First of all, we will clean the vacuum body. You need to spray all-purpose chemical to clean it with a duster. Same like this as I am showing you in this video. You can clean nicely, remove all the dust from inside as well as outside. While cleaning the body, always make sure you will not miss any area. While cleaning the backside, please remove the extra accessories. In the next video, we will discuss the purpose of these accessories. Inside the accessory area is always dusty. So spray enough chemical and wipe properly so your vacuum body is free of dust. After cleaning the upside, you need to clean the down part as well. When cleaning is finished, all the vacuum accessories put in back in original position. As I told you earlier, my vacuum bag is totally empty, so I will place it back. Before placing the filter, we need to clean it also. Please do not spray any chemical or any water. Here is the correct. If you put water or make it wet, it could cause water will go inside the motor and motor can get damaged. So after wiping and removing dust, we need to place it back. Now the body is completely clean. Now we will clean the vacuum motor. First of all, in the vacuum motor, you can see this is the white vacuum air filter. This is the disposable filter, so once it's dirty, you need to throw it away. But my filter is still new and reusable, so I will clean it with a toothbrush and make sure again we do not use water and any chemical. If water gets it in the motor can get damaged. Even single drop can finish the motor. So for the long life our vacuum motor, we will clean it with only dry toothbrush. Once it's clean, you need to put it back in the same place. After this, you need to take the chemical and spray on the duster, then clean the motor body area. We have one more filter on the back side. This one is also very easy to open. As you can see, open it and push the button and it will come out easily. This filter is also better if you have another vacuum to suck the dust from the filter. Otherwise, use a dry toothbrush to clean the dust. Again, you cannot use any water or any chemical on the top of this filter. We will use same duster to clean inside the filter area if you saw any dust is there. Once it's cleaned properly, you can place it back the filter in same place. Once your motor is clean completely, you can reinstall it, keep it on top of the body and lock the motor with the body. Now our vacuum body and motor are completely clean. Now we will clean the section area. First of all, we need to remove the hose pipe. And this is the push button. As you know the purpose of the push button. If you're using on the tiles area, this brush will come out, making it easy to use on the tiles. If you are using on the carpet area, you need to push back to turn off the brush so you can use on the carpet side. To clean this area, you need to use plenty of chemical to remove the dust there, because this area is sucking the dust and always very dirty. You need to spray enough chemical to remove the dirt there, as you can see in this video. Like this cleaning method at least used once in a week. It will help you to maintain suction power and extend the life of the vacuum. That's it for today, and thank you so much for your time. Bye bye. Take care. See you in next video.